That is the scariest shit ever. I've never had a major car malfunction in my life. I've ran out of gas before once.
Are we?
We're rolling, baby.
Are we doing one-up
You got a
stories right
fucking
now?
Yeah.
We talking about wheels flying off cars?
You gotta
'Cause I
get-
got one.
You do?
I do.
Let's go.
Two wheels flew off the car.
Whoa! So I still to this day think that my buddy fell asleep at the wheel. He refuses to say that he fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
But we were on a road trip.
I know I fell asleep in the passenger seat.
I was asleep in the back, and so I didn't know what was going on. But I woke up to my head hitting the side of the window, and like that plastic kind of console thing is in the back of a tiny Accord, right?
Yeah.
And I look to my right, and a semi is hitting us like
Oh
this.
my God.
And we're
you
all yelling,
screaming?
and we all wake up. We're like, "What's going on? Yeah, pull over, pull over!"
Oh my
and
God.
he's like, I look up at him. He goes, "This guy just hit me."
Dude, have you seen
exactly
this,
like
this
that
video?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, dude.
There's a video with this real fat guy who's sleeping, like he's comatose in the passenger side, and the dad falls asleep and then goes like
he drifts over.
over and then wakes up and goes, "Ah, this son of a bitch just tried to hit me."
Yeah.
And the son is not having it. The
Yeah.
son's like, "Nah, dad,
Yeah.
you
Pull over."
fucking pull over."
Yeah.
He just goes, pull over, God damn it, pull over. It was so clear that the guy
He was in the wrong.
and also that the dude in the passenger seat had clearly been driving for like 12 hours and just needed to get like a little bit of rest. And his dad was like, I can do it. And he
Yeah.
was like, you can't. Let's just
Yeah.
rest somewhere. And he's like, I can do it. And then
Yep.
as soon
3
as he
minutes
nodded
later,
off,
his cookies hit his belly, and he's like,
God,
"That son of a bitch came out of nowhere trying to kill us both." And the son's like, "You've been lying about everything your whole life. You're not getting by on
Yeah.
this one."
the son at no point he goes from asleep to awake and not confused at all right away.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it! Pull it. It's so great.
Like it happens every time.
Dude, the dad had swerved off the road onto like a grassy knoll and come back.
There was no cars around. He blamed it on a car cutting him off.
Unbelievable.
Anyway,
Wait, so what happened to the
yeah,
car?
what happened to your
Dude, it was not good. It was so we ended up pulling over, and we're feeling like a lot of like the car. You know, you can just tell if you've been in a bad wreck that instantly like the car's been damaged like a lot. Like it's like moving. It's like
Yeah.
like really hard to even for him to get over. He pulls over on the left side of the highway. This is like outside, like on the northern route outside of Vegas, and like towards Wyoming, like up like towards that way, because we were gonna go back to Kansas we were driving from California to Kansas, and we were gonna go the northern route back to Kansas City. And this is right out of high school. We just all like graduated like senior year, and he pulls over on the left, and he's still hanging out like in the highway.
Oh my God, dude.
But we look down, and his axle, his wheel, is a square now.
They burnt the
wheel-
whole wheel off?
the whole everything came off. And then while we're looking at it, the tire slowly rolls.
That's the scariest
It
part,
slowly
dude.
goes past.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. It's, I mean, the tire, when it passes you, it's like taunting you.
Yeah,
It's
we
like,
literally are like,
Come get
"Oh,
me, bitch."
Yeah, this thing's done. It's done. So there's this guy who another semi pulls over, and we didn't see where he came from. We're all like still disoriented and everything. And he comes up and he's like, "You got to get that car off the road. That's how more wrecks happen out here on the highway."
True.
He helped us push it off even more. And then he looked at me. He's like, "You stand over there on the side of the road." He knew that I was useless. He's like,
Hold this red flag.
"Start waving it." You probably did flags in high school, right? Yeah. I'm flipping like a gun and
It's
flags
like your
and
dad
stuff.
grabbing the most useless son, like, "Get a broom.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing something, you idiot."
Yeah. Yeah, and
That's fucking frightening, dude.
we ended up later on. This is what's weird is we didn't see we all were disoriented, so we didn't see that guy who helped us come or go. Like after he got us like settled, because the other semi driver, he popped out and he's like, "This idiot hit me." He was ready to go off. He's like, because he
pulled over after
when
you
he
guys
got
smashed-
pulled over after we collided, he immediately was like, "You ran into me. What are you doing?" And the other guy like separated him, and then like after we were all like chilling on the side, we didn't see that guy come or go. So that was like our touched by an angel moment, man.
So you act like maybe it didn't even happen. Maybe he wasn't even there.
We don't even know, man.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that spin.
Yeah. So this is how
So
dumb.
funny that you're touched by an angel moment. An angel shows up, tells you you're useless, and you get across the street.
Yeah.
Man, who was that?
He's like, I've seen God. This guy is nowhere near.
You ever been told you're a piece of shit twice?
Yeah. So we get to the towing place. We had to get taken there by the tow truck, and then we get there, and my friend is so dumb. He looks at the wheel. We all know it's totaled, but the owner of the car who ran into the highway, he goes to the guy, he goes, so can we slap a new tire on this thing and get back out on the road? And we all looked at him like, dude, it's done.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
we just hit a semi. We're done.
do you need any more signs to not be a friend with this guy anymore?
Oh,
do you still talk to him? Is he alive?
We had a falling out because he called the cops on my mom.
Oh my God.
What?
What was that old bat up to?
Hey man, we got some weird white trash stuff going on in Kansas, dude. Yeah,
What fur?
What fur, Your Honor?
What was the old lady doing?
Yeah, dude.
What the heck?
He was living with with me and my mom at the time. He had he needed a place, so my mom let him crash in the basement. And she like opened up our home to him, and she goes, "Hey, I just need you." She goes, I'm not expecting rent, but I really need some help in the lawn on this day. And he comes in super late at night, ghosts my mom. She'd been out in the yard all day. And he walks in, and she's like, how dare you come in my house after I asked you to do one thing for me? And, there might have been some drinking involved. And basically, he started like smarting off to her in her house. And she slapped him across the face.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm going to call the cops on you. And she goes, how dare you threaten to call the cops on me in my own home when I'm letting you live here. She slaps him again, and he falls down the stairs like, ah!
That rules.
Yeah.
Is your mom like a slugger, or is this dude a bitch?
Both.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the deadly combo.
Yeah, so he called the cops. And I had just got done playing indoor soccer, I remember. And I come home to, lights going on. I'm like, what is going on? And I walk in, and
He's at the bottom of the steps like Peter Griffin. She hit me.
I mean, they're separated,
Bungled.
and they're asking me like if I know anything is going on. And my mom is kind of like, she's giving me this look like, just follow my lead. and she's talking to the cops, and she basically, when the cops get called, you turn sober pretty quick. And she's like, why would I ever hit this sweet boy?
Yeah, of course.
She's like, I opened my home up to him, and like the cops are like, well, we're gonna leave because it's literally a he said, she said thing, and this is an older woman, and we like
she's just knitting like, I wouldn't touch
I don't know what's going on. Is this my life alert?
Did I hit the button, officer?
Yeah.
And
And
she's just like fucking.
and that was it was one of those things where it was instantly like, oh, you called the cops on my mom. We're not friends anymore.
Jesus Christ.
We're just done. So
was he on drugs? Is he like a fucked up kid?
I don't know what he does now. I was good friends with him in high school, but it was one of those things where I'm like, dude, like we let you were like homeless and we let you stay with us. Like, what are you doing? And then you call like, also, you can't take 1 or 2 hits. Come on.
Yeah. Dude.
It was a weird one. Weird one for sure.
Yeah, what did he think the result would be?
I don't see that. Well, that's obviously it's like it's not
The guys
smart.
show
Probably
up
on
and they're
pills
like,
or something.
you mean to tell me
Probably.
this woman hit you?
Yeah.
It's your house now. You get to stay
He's like,
forever.
yes! I knew I was going to be a homeowner someday.
Can't
fucking
smack
rules.
a child, lady.
There's every parent has that like one, like it's almost like an origin story to like their superpower. Like I remember seeing my father do something. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He saved this kid's ankle in Lake Wallenpaupack. This kid got his ankle caught in the wake. You know how like the two docks
Oh,
would swing and wedge?
Yeah.
And the parents of this kid just like froze. And my dad dove in the water, goes under the dock, separated the dock and put the foot through. Just emasculating this other man right in front of his wife. She's diddling herself. She's hot and bothered. My dad's shirtless, jacked as fuck.
Dude, yeah. Cut off.
She's coming everywhere. The kid slides back in.
I imagine he dove in and cut off jeans.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Jean shorts.
Yeah.
Local weather issues,
Yeah.
a flood warning.
Yeah.
The women are all watching. They're like, wow.
That's true. Yeah.
You're gonna get it. I was almost done. Definitely has sipping on one of these boys.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
true.
you look at your dad. Yeah, when they do stuff like that,
Yeah.
you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, my dad's a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like their cape goes on and then comes back off when they're a piece of shit, goes back on. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just Superman going into a booth.
Yeah.
They just keep coming back out every now and then. He's got to get back into Clark Kent and be a fucking jerk off, hit you with a belt. How you been? You okay?
I've been good, dude. I wanted to talk about our text exchange after the last time I was on because it's so funny.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a snafu.
Was I on it?
Oh, we got to pull it up.
Let's go.
We got to read it.
Let's go.
It's insane.
Wait, what was it about? Oh, you told
What
us
do
to
you mean?
delete
No,
something?
we switched the episodes.
So what happened? We had a technical difficulty
Oh,
during the last episode that I was on. So
Yes.
I did the main episode, then we did the Patreon episode right afterwards.
Yes, now I remember.
So there's a technical difficulty with the main one. So Chris and Tommy go, we'll just switch it with the other one. Is that cool? I go, yeah. And then like after like
and I was like, we didn't say anything crazy. on
yeah, and then
that.
afterwards I was like, wow, Patreon, we usually let it a little bit more loose. In the main episode, like while I'm driving, I'm like, I don't know if that's a great idea, but whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Like, I'm sure these guys are.
they know what they're doing.
You think we've ever watched an episode or heard ourselves?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man.
So
Even watching clips is the most gruesome shit we could do.
dude. So this is the exchange. Was somebody sent you a DM? Shout out to the Moshman666 on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Sent you a DM.
Yeah.
And he goes, hey, man, on the Jeremiah episode, you literally showed someone dying on YouTube. You might want to go back and censor that. You're going to get the whole channel nuked.
Dude, so do you know the whole story? Yeah,
That was the second alarm, by the way. The
Yeah, the
first
first alarm
like
was when we
came
talked
out
about-
of the gate. Yeah, yeah.
as soon as it opened up, I was like, "Who? That rapist?" And I started talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Maybe we shouldn't." That was the
And we
first
were
10
able to
seconds.
clip
It was the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, we were able to clip it in YouTube.
The YouTube editor.
Yeah,
But-
and it was like, whew. And then I went fishing.
Dude.
Chris is in the middle of the
fishing,
Atlantic, dude.
And are you also on a boat when
No,
you were texting
I was, dude. I was circling. I was making burns in this rug, walking, pacing like a lion, waiting for him to answer me.
but you
he was
call-
the only one who had the password to get this thing edited.
Dude, but that's the thing is you called me and you weren't able to get to a computer. You go, hey, try this password. Tommy is sending me 15 different combinations
Oh my
of different
God.
like number, lowercase,
Podcast
higher
is gay,
case.
69. I swear to God, that's what it was or something.
All this stuff where I'm like, I'm in a hotel
This
room on the
podcast
road.
This podcast,
The
bitch.
three of us are all trying to get this down at the same time, or like unlisted until we can edit it, and you're just going back and forth. And then right after the screenshot, Tommy goes, "Did we actually show him on screen?" And I go, "I don't think so, but the angle of the camera on your phone might have shown." And then he goes, "I'll check." And then immediately you followed up with, "Yeah, we got to delete."
Dude, it was like we had a different setup at that point, but I remember reaching over and it just shows absolute murder.
How did we even wind up getting rid of that? I don't even.
Dude,
I think it was at the very end, and the
just trim
rapist
the
part
end,
was in the
yeah.
very beginning.
Yeah.
because you can't clip in the middle. You got to either shave off the ends,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
we shaved it down to like 25 minutes.
yeah.
25-minute heater.
And then after that, I go, I'm telling you, we went for it in that Patreon episode. And then you texted back again, like finally accepting. You're like, fuck, we show it. And then, then it was all the back and forth, all the passwords and stuff like that. Of trying to get it down while you're out in the open water. Tommy can't get to the computer, and
Dude,
then I'm on the road. It's
His
crazy.
phone, the anxiety you probably got when you docked when that thing was like, bing, 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 bing.
Yeah,
Let's go.
dude,
There's murder and rape on the
Yeah,
podcast.
well,
we got to get a job,
Dude,
a
we
real
were-
job.
Yeah, because we were coming back. So we're
This is dumb, dude. The way he said nuked really struck me. Too.
Yeah,
Oh no! I mean, it shook me. I just saw the screenshot and I was like, "Oh no, their channel's gonna get deleted."
yeah, nuked. I didn't even know you could get a channel nuked. Oh no!
That's what happened to the original Legion of Skanks channel. It got
Really?
just deleted out of nowhere from YouTube because they had too many
Yeah.
offenses. Yeah,
Yeah, it is crazy. That feels like
It's crazy they're counting the N bombs. There's somebody at YouTube going, all right, that's 13.
yeah, but
We got to nuke these
there's
guys.
there's a black AI robot that's like, enough is enough.
He's starting to feel something.
Yeah, it's like, I don't like that.
dude, it is crazy. It does feel like, yeah. I mean, it feels like killing a person. Just deleting a channel.
It's a
It's
body
gotta-
of work.
It's
Yeah.
got to feel
It's-
good
it's
on
so
their
much-
end, though. There's
Oh,
got to be
yeah,
like that
Oh, the
power
guy?
just going,
I
hitting
could.
that red button, turning 2 keys, and some dude loses his whole job in
Yeah,
life.
oh, dude, yeah, you could never put me in charge of that.
That happened with
I would be nuking channels
everybody.
left and right.
Every hangover,
Yeah.
somebody gets nuked.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh,
Do you know the comedian Chelsea Lynn? Do you know her?
Yeah.
She does like the Trailer Trash Tammy character.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
do a lot of fun videos
Yeah, you
with
do
her and
lots
stuff.
with her, yeah.
And she, her original Instagram that had like way over 1 million, they deleted out of nowhere, no message, no anything, because she violated community guidelines like a number of times, and then she tried to fight it, gone. They never recovered. She had to start over from. Like, and she still has like a big following now, but like, you know how hard it is to get over
Dude,
1 million on Instagram?
dude,
Oh, I
it's
can't even imagine.
insane.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of nowhere, she's literally like, my page is gone. I can't enter your password.
were her-
anything.
It's like deleting $1 million.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
we're just
and the bank's like,
Yeah.
sorry.
no.
yeah.
You,
Well, we have no record. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Like gaslighting you. Like, oh no, did you bank here?
Yeah.
I don't. We don't have any of your money. That's
What year?
that's kind of strange.
that's usually the sign that you bank here is
Yeah.
we have your money.
Yeah.
And because we don't,
Yeah.
you
Spell your
clearly
last
never
name
had an
again?
account.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Pope with 2
Yeah.
P's.
Holy shit, dude. I mean, what were her previous violations? She seems like a very
I think she just gets dirty with like sexual content sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just like writing that line and then like I think-
describing pussies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like they used to be real tight on that.
Like she has a video, for example. I don't know if this was one that flagged it, but like she's like recocking her bathroom and she's like doing like a lot of like stuff with it. And I
yeah.
think that that's like every once in a while, like Instagram's like, all right, we're gonna keep an eye on you. And then like after a while, I think she got a couple like videos taken down, started being deleted out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden the channel was just gone.
Jesus.
It's
Yeah.
fucking bananas. Yeah, I mean, and then you can't call any of these places, right?
No, that's the problem.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
not a face to any
yeah,
of it.
Yeah. There's nobody.
There's nobody
Yeah,
to
yeah,
like. There's
yeah,
not even
yeah.
a secretary that you
Yeah.
can make. Hey, can you pass this along for me? There's
No, we don't have.
You're
that.
just screwed.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
And
I
then you
can't.
find out that there's 50,000 people working for them, and you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Why do you need to change? What do you need to change?
I'd like to think it's just like a giant sex party, like a big fucking weird masked sex party.
In the like
Eyes Wide
Instagram
Shut kinda
offices?
style?
Yeah, and the treasury
That would
too.
be
I'd like
violating
to-
community
Yeah?
standards.
the government too. Yeah, where they're holding our money. Everybody just.
I hope it's one of those money pits that blow the air and it's all just floating around and people are just walking by.
That's
and,
fun.
and grabbing
I like
it.
that. That's
Yeah.
fun.
That
Like,
would be
here, I
nice.
need to make a withdrawal. They just step into the room and just grab a few and then they leave.
Yeah, you never know how much. It's like you have 10 seconds to make a withdrawal.
Dude, that would be awesome. $14? My rent is due.
Yeah. Whether there's singles in here, it'd be so pissed.
There's one
Is all
100.
singles today?
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Have you ever been in one of those things? No, I actually have.
In
You
a
have?
money win.
I was in a money win
one?
thing. Yeah,
Dr. Squatch, as in Sasquatch.
I know what it is.
Yeah,
I had
Dr.
their deodorant.
yeah. Have you been using the soaps?
I just started one.
Yeah, they're nice. They're got like an exfoliation type quality to them.
I saw the delivery box. I was hoping it would be the deodorant because I'm trying to get aluminum free deodorant.
Okay,
And
you have
Dr.
an aluminum
Squash
problems.
was the very first one. No, I'm not. I'm just starting to get old and woke.
Yeah, well, I do need to exfoliate. I think that's what's wrong with my skin.
Well, you can get a sponge.
I could.
See that?
You know what? I don't use like
An
a
exfoliation.
loofah,
I have a thing for my back from being at the gym.
a scrub,
Yeah.
like a big brush.
Yep. It's a big towel. That's an exfoliator.
Yeah, I need one of those.
We'll get one for you for
I
Christmas.
thought that was for cleaning the shower, honestly.
Have you been cleaning your shower with the thing I wipe my ass with?
No,
Okay.
I don't touch it. I just well, yeah. Have you ever known me to clean?
That was actually kind of the joke.
All right. They're high performance natural products.
Doesn't look bad.
They have no harmful ingredients. They smell great. We got a bunch of different scents.
Yeah. You want me to grab some boxes?
Yeah. Grab some boxes. So it's a sensory experience in the shower. You know what I mean? You're not only scrubbing yourself, but you're smelling the scent.
Wow.
It's a perfect holiday gift.
Chris describing scent is
The key is you buy
Deep.
3 soaps and you get 3 soaps for free.
that's
Okay,
big.
that's huge.
Big.
That's a $40 savings almost. Free shipping. Well, what do you want me to say? Right now, Dr. Squatch is offering our and my listeners a huge savings. All new customers will get 3 free bar soaps plus free shipping on any purchase of 3 bars.
This one's nice.
Go to drsquatch.com/Stuff Island to receive this buy 3, get 3 offer. That's DRSQAUATCH.com/Stuff Island. DRSQUATCH.com/Stuff Island. 3 soaps, you get 3 soaps free. That's 6 soaps. I mean, if you're any decent man, that's gonna get you through the year.
That smells nice. That's the bourbon, wood barrel bourbon.
Yeah, can you imagine a better scent than that? Wood barrel bourbon. You talk about Irish chicks coming. They'll be storming the beach.
Jesus, Chris, smell this.
Bub,
Bub, bub, bub. This is a new thing he's doing.
Bub,
Bub, bub. Yada yada.
Yeah, just go to this right, drsquatch.com/Stuff Island. You can get, look at this. That's a man's soap.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, just a brick.
Dr. Squash, send me deodorant because I'm into your deodorants.
Yeah. And you can build a house with that.
It's really nice, right?
Okay, MeUndies. MeUndies has the softest, most breathable underwear and loungewear that I've ever experienced. Whether you're on the grind during the work week, or posted up on the couch during the weekend, watching some football, you know what I mean, just chilling out, you're going to want some MeUndies. MeUndies is here to keep you comfy as hell. From all black classics to fun seasonal prints and modern geometric shapes, MeUndies has a wide range of cuts that's fit to your style. Okay, it's breathable. MeUndies fabrics are lightweight and breathable to help regulate your body temperature, and so you can stay cool and comfy. Not happy with your first pair of MeUndies?
Send them back.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't say that. But I don't know what to say.
What did that sentence just end?
This is how it goes. It says problem-free philosophy. Not happy with your first pair of undies? It's on MeUndies. They'll pay for it.
All right, so then why did you just stop talking?
I don't know. It was confusingly written. To get 25% off your first order plus free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/Stuff Island. That's MeUndies.com/Stuff Island for 25% off plus free shipping. MeUndies. Comfort from the outside in. Okay. MEUNDIES.com. MeUndies.
Ooh.
Unmatched comfort. Signature tense micromodal fabric. As soft as a warm hug from your favorite sweater. It's
Look at the color
breathable,
of that.
stretchy, and oh so comfy, making it ideal for your all-day wear. That's MeUndies. Go to MeUndies.
This is nice, dude.
This is good.
Yeah.
Rocket Money, you know it, you love it, you're spending too much because you don't know what the fuck you're paying for. Okay, you got subscriptions all over the place. You don't know what the hell's going on. Rocket Money. Yeah. Do you struggle to save money every month? With Rocket Money, you can quickly identify all of those sneaky subscriptions that keep you charging shit month to month. You can cancel quickly with Rocket Money, and you don't have to spend all that stuff. That I find that I have, even though I'm cooking for myself, I'm having trouble finding ways to save money. I thought it was just booze and cooking. Going out to the bar, spending too much at the bar, buying Uber Eats. No, it's all these subscriptions that I can't get rid of. It's 2023.
It's like a delusional open micer thinks he's crushed.
It's 2023, and it appears that we can't buy things anymore. We can only subscribe to them. There's subscriptions for everything these days, from streaming services to razors, fitness programs, to pet food, even Bacon of the Month. You remember Bacon of the Month?
Yeah.
It's no wonder it can feel impossible to keep tabs on what you're paying for every month. That's why Rocket Money is a huge help. Okay? Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and manage your money the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/Stuff Island. That's rocketmoney.com/Stuff Island. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending and helps you lower your bills all in one.
Let's go.
Rocket Money. All right, those are the ads. Back to the episode.
No. Also, check out Civic Duty. It's live now on YouTube. The link will be in the description. It's a film, short film, directed and written by Sam Rubinoff, starring me and Joe List. Link in the description.
And the reason we're so drunk right now is we had Be a Man on the podcast and we drank too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, we have an episode sponsored by Skinny, which is a pasta.
It's skinny. It's skinny.
All right. Also, we have a pasta sponsored by It's Skinny coming out free for you guys to enjoy.
Puttanesca, it's tuna. It's unbelievable.
It's pretty good.
You're going to want to watch it. Check it out.
Coming out free for the
It's Skinny pasta.
For the subscribers and
No
for the
gluten,
fans.
no carbs.
No carbs. And for the carbless. Enjoy. And for more, go to Look at Dish on our Patreon.
Yep.
Yeah, they rented one for like
Wow.
a work event or something. There was like a big thing you go into and you just open your shirt.
Yeah,
start
that's what
stuffing
that
shit
would
in
be
your
my
pockets.
first.
Just going, yeah. I think I got like $100 and something.
That's the move. Yeah, to open up the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
put
sure.
Then you
Scotch
tuck it in
tape
real
around
quick.
your neck to keep the top closed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hoodie. Up.
Yeah, yeah. Nailed it.
Nailed
Got
it.
that. Did that.
I'm so hungover.
Really?
Are you?
What, yeah.
What were you doing?
Did you bake something last night?
5 days of sports,
Right.
really high level
Yeah.
playoff games,
Yeah.
Eagles games.
I mean,
There's one tonight.
Did you bake something today?
No.
Last night?
I don't think so. Was I baking last night?
You might have been. There was like a pan.
there's an aroma.
There's a pan.
Oh no, that was
breakfast?
The lady. No, she
Oh,
put
oh.
in some of the what do you call
Oh, the
it? Dumplings.
The dumplings.
Shout out to what's it called? Humpty's
Humpty's
dumplings.
dumplings.
He gave
They
us like
are
6
fucking
bags.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Unfucking real.
They are
There's
really
a French
good.
onion. There's a cheesesteak. There's a what else? Chicken, buffalo chicken. They're fucking phenomenal. You want some? You just got off a flight. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. I'll eat definitely after the podcast. Chris offered me half of his roast beef sandwich.
That was a
good
wild
sandwich.
text. I couldn't even laugh at it.
Why?
He's flying in from LA. And he's like, you guys want to eat after the podcast? You're like, I got a half a roast beef sandwich you can have.
Well, I had just eaten
like, it's the most disrespectful thing.
What do you mean?
I thought you were kidding.
Dude, I literally I texted back Chris that at the visual, like, you want half a roast beef sandwich? He was about to bite into it, and then he's like, I'll give the other half to Jeremiah. He came a long way to do the podcast.
Yeah, dude, it's not Kansas. We're not on the side of a highway. We're in fucking New York. Let them get something good to eat.
Dude? It bums me out. I was happy to give up half the sandwich.
No,
That's very
nice.
sweet of you.
Very nice.
And sometimes it feels like because it felt. Sometimes people assume that it's an empty gesture when it's not. I genuinely was going to give you half the sandwich.
I saw it in the fridge.
Sandwich.
It looks like shit. You should have a bite.
No, it's good.
Now wait, is it from
really
a deli or is it like
I don't know.
No,
cut in half?
it's a gas station sandwich.
Dude.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, when's the last time you had a roast beef sandwich? Like a fucking aunt's funeral? Like, when did you order a roast beef sandwich?
Dude, it's been a long time.
Why? Why?
You have to if you're gonna get a roast beef sandwich, you got to either make your own or you gotta the last time I had one.
Who the fuck could that be?
Everybody's stopping by on the
No, we
podcast
ordered
today.
another roast beef sandwich.
The other half is here.
This guy's got oil all over. He's like, got his fucking gas rag. He's like, you guys gotta have another sandwich on the
Another
way.
sandwich? Somebody
You
order
guys
that?
steal my sandwich.
Is there a guy with a multicolored sweatshirt in there?
Chris is wiping his mouth. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Just mayo running down his beard. Oh no. It was just sitting there. I forgot.
Wait, you feel
Oh,
like
wait, that was yours? Weird.
He's like, yeah, you also got my pants on. That was a fun bit.
dude? I don't get it. What, you guys don't feel comfortable ordering
Is that for me?
roast beef sandwiches?
I don't know. I'm more likely to order
Turkey?
like an Italian sub.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, for sure.
You know, pepperoni, some other stuff like that are on salami.
But I feel like that's because you're
Capicola.
Are you defining like Italian
yeah,
hoagie?
yeah.
I was thinking about it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting hungry.
Yeah.
Spicy
Yeah, I
ham.
started describing it, and then I kind of got lost in
Yeah.
describing it. I was like,
Light
here's
oil
some
and vinegar.
and oil, some mayonnaise and mustard, light salt and pepper, some
dash
pepperoncinis.
oregano.
Yeah. I'm a big sandwich guy, though.
Me too.
Oh, are you a big
And that's
sandwich
that's
guy?
why it was a big deal for me to turn down a sandwich from another man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make sandwiches on our. We haven't made a sandwich episode for our cooking show.
Oh, really?
Next time you come in town, we'll do a
Dude.
hoagie off.
Look at this.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Make a sandwich.
You understand?
Yeah.
And yet you don't order a roast beef sandwich. I feel like because it's not on a lot of menus.
It isn't.
I don't understand why that is.
Well, it's probably on the cafeteria menu at a preschool because that's what you feed
what are
kids
you
and
talking
animals.
about? What,
Turkey
roast
sandwiches,
beef?
roast beef is
When was
dog
the last
shit.
time you had Arby's?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
High
How is
school?
roast beef dog
Yeah.
shit?
Maybe 35 years ago.
It's been a long time. I think you have to be in a bit of a pinch.
That's the last
to
time
go
I had
to Arby's.
Yes.
Roy Rogers because we used to drink behind the Roy Rogers and there was an Arby's in a block away.
Okay.
So in high school you get blitzed and you
I
put
feel like
down.
Arby's is good.
We know that you have that stance.
I've never had it.
Oh, what? then how can you say
I
it's
saw
good?
someone else eat it and it looked good.
Was it hot? It was piping
I
hot?
was in the car with them and they were eating it and I was like, that looks good.
Did they have the cheese sauce on it? It's dog shit. It's like it smells like hot dog water.
I don't know. All I'm saying is
All I'm saying is,
it
if I had
looked
$2 at the time, my life might be different right now.
If my buddy's
Yeah.
wheel wasn't sawed off by a fucking a long hauler, we would have made it to Arby's.
Wait, so you think Arby's is shitty because they have a lot of roast beef involved?
What?
Is
It
mostly
is roast beef.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But that's not
It's like
why
saying
it's
what,
shitty.
you hate McDonald's because there's a lot of burgers involved.
Is that what? But you can't because burgers are made well other places.
Oh, you're asking me if I think Arby's is dog shit because
shitty,
because
but it has nothing to do with the fact that it's roast
He's
beef
asking if
only
you're
on the menu.
anti-roast beef in general.
no,
It sounds
I
like
think
you
I
are.
think roast beef is done like
You said it's only for children. That's
my sister-in-law makes like a roast pork, and then she also had like a roast beef one time. But it's like really elevated. It's like broccoli rabe and sharp provolone. It's soaked in these juices for a long time. It's slow.
I don't think I'd ever eat a roast beef that wasn't on a sandwich.
No,
I
we
want
don't.
it
You
shredded
don't put
and
it in
put it
your
on a
fucking
sandwich.
hand. You
Yeah.
put it on a roll.
Yeah,
It
you
is
shred
a
it up, put mayonnaise on it,
We got to get you a nap.
and cheese. Put
Cheese
some
is good.
cheese.
Yeah.
American cheese.
Maybe some au jus on the side.
But well, yeah, what?
Actually-
that's a whole different sandwich.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm talking shit.
I don't consider the French dip to be a roast beef
Okay,
sandwich.
okay, there we go. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I'm talking about a
that's-
cold roast beef
Yes,
sandwich.
Cold
then
roast
no,
beef.
I don't eat that.
Okay.
No.
I don't understand why. It's delicious.
If that's laid out at a post funeral family member's house, because they'll have like deli meats and you make your own sandwich because everyone's poor there. Ill-fitting suits, you know what I mean? They don't wear ties because they can't get over their fat belly. Yeah,
the circle of sandwiches.
Yeah, they just rip the plastic off from like Wawa. It's like, make yourself something, hon. Did you eat?
You
look at it, you're like, I'm not gonna fucking eat until I get home. I'd rather chew my fingers and suck on this roast beef sandwich.
I'm eating.
At a funeral, I'm gonna eat every time.
Yeah. If I'm hungry,
I'm
I gotta
there for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's to eat.
Just crashing funerals to eat hot dogs at a VFW.
Why did they never make Funeral Crashers the movie?
That's a great fucking point,
Why not?
Because
buddy.
they knew you would do it
Let's get working.
the right
Right?
way.
Let's get working.
I think they
Funeral Crash?
alluded to it, like somewhere in there,
Maybe in the end or
I
something.
think in one of the scenes, like he is at a funeral, but like I want to see the whole movie. About
Yeah,
it.
I mean outside of Sympathy Pussy and then Grub,
Right.
how far can you take
A lot of food.
an hour and a half funeral crash party?
Yeah, it might get sad real quick.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get attached to the family, then you follow the family for a while?
You could have someone
Who's
fake
the storyline here?
their death, and you went to the funeral, and then somehow you get involved in actually finding the person.
I like a real Tom Sawyer kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Even the bird was like,
Is that what it is?
"Wow,
Good idea.
holy shit!"
I feel like that could be fun. You go on a little wild goose chase.
Yeah.
Are you here for work?
Or pleasure. Business or pleasure?
I just started
God,
a
this
9
is
to
the
5 out
customs
here.
podcast.
And, yeah. What are you here for?
Are you traveling with over $30,000?
No, we're
we're
gonna shoot a stand up on the spot
Yeah,
this week
that's
in
right.
New York Comedy Club. Mr. Tommy Pope is on it.
I'm
excited
excited.
to have you, dude.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so we're out here shooting that, and then I'm just doing spots stuff for the week and hanging out.
So what's you're in total control financially, and are you trying to sell that show, or do you get?
I want to, yeah. I mean, so I've been like investing like in the series. Like it's an expensive series,
Yeah, of
because
course.
it's like every one. Like I hire like a prepper crew to do it and stuff like that. And,
do they wire the room as well, like for like a special, or do you just go right through the booth?
No, like at New York Comedy Club.
Yeah.
We brought like they have a couple audience mics, but we also brought like a couple mics, like and everything that it'll sound and look.
Yeah,
really
that's
good.
awesome.
Chris's episode turned out really good.
Yeah.
That he was on. But yeah, I want to hopefully sell the show eventually. Right now, I've just been building up the YouTube, doing it that way because that's kind of the new way of doing things.
Yeah.
And just launched like the new channel at the beginning of the year, and it's been going well. And yeah, I put out new episodes every other Monday. If you are interested in checking that out,
Fuck yeah.
check out Chris's old episode
So-
and some other good ones.
Are you recording 2 of those a month?
One a month right now, and then we tend to do like one road one as well. So
Oh, yeah, you're just putting out. Yeah.
yeah, so like every 2 weeks we put out a new one because weekly is like it's too big of a
Dude.
production.
Dude.
It's-
That's crazy.
it's, like,
just the editing alone.
the editing, and then also like one of the hardest things about it, and this is just like the producing the comic side, I don't want anybody's set going out that they're not like 100% happy with. So I have to get notes from the comics. Sometimes they'll want things removed, and that's a hard obstacle. I'm not just like recording and then
Is
being
this
like thanks, bye, because then like nobody will want to like. Sometimes they say things that are too wild or something that like worked in the room.
They're
but
not
out of
cutting out like
context.
bombs
Yeah.
too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm giving you no notes.
Really?
There's no fucking
Yeah,
way.
I hate notes.
I
I've
can't
always
even give
hated
a
notes.
walk-up song.
Yeah.
When someone's like, "What do you want to come out to?"
Well,
I'm
good,
like, I
because
don't
there's
give a
not going to
shit.
be walk-up.
No, I'm just saying, like, I
we
can't.
don't have the rights.
Dude, I used
I'm
to
not
make
gonna watch it back.
Well, that's the thing with a lot of comics is like it's hard to just sometimes like get like the notes that they want. But usually, like when people are resisting, they usually end up needing notes. It's like homework for them that they don't want to do. But I'm like, well, you're not gonna be happy with this unless like you want certain things like
Yeah.
trimmed or
Yeah.
cut out
Yeah.
because. You know, it's a unique thing that they're also being cool, like with it's not stand up, but it is in a way. It's stand up on the spot. So
yeah. Do you? Yeah, obviously you can't.
notes
be on-
feel so gross to give too.
Yeah, of course.
On anything, it's like if someone took a picture of me and they were like, "Do you have any notes?"
oh yeah.
And you're like, "Well, I hate
Stretch me."
it,
right.
but that
Can
is
you-
me."
Yeah, can you make me better?
idea-
Why do you
Can you-
keep reminding me
Yeah.
this is how I look?
Right.
That's
You
why I don't take
change-
selfies myself. Stop
Yeah.
doing this for me.
Yeah.
Do you ever give like do you give feedback to people that you know should be taking notes and giving notes? Like, do you ever like, out of let's say 5 people on a show, like there's one you're like, I gotta talk to fucking Mary. I gotta let her know that everybody's getting
and
notes.
be like, here's what I would change.
If
Your hair.
If they are like, no, it's good to go. Sometimes I'll believe them and be like, okay. But sometimes like there's some stuff that I'll clean up on the back end.
Okay.
Just to make them look a little bit better.
Good for you.
Just because I want everybody to look as good as possible.
Of course.
As well. Like, but what's part of the fun of the show though is you seeing the comics who you may really like from podcasts or wherever, or their specials or whatever. You're seeing them struggle a little
Squirm,
bit because it is the hardest format to do. It just is.
Yeah.
You're going up with nothing. You're completely unprepared. So you're going up there, kind of back up against the wall and just trying to fight. And
Are you trying to pump me up for tomorrow night? Is that what you're doing right now?
It is kind of nerve-wracking.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking,
yeah.
but like if you give into it and you just trust yourself, I know you're gonna destroy it.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah.
You're just funny.
You're gonna be there, right?
I only book people that I'm like, I think they'll be good at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, it's a perfect scenario for people that you can just turn on the podcast camera and just say, go make something interesting.
Yeah. My wife gave.
Talk about roast beef.
I know. Well, somebody might yell that out.
I'm not done with that roast
Yeah.
beef
And then
thing,
he's
by the way.
like, all right.
You guys keep trying to move
my
on.
ex.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on her.
I'm just going to weave in my ex-girlfriend to every topic.
right.
It's just a setup bit. Just keep doing the same bit.
Yeah.
It's like, no, there's no bits. I'm just keep doing the same
I'm
one.
just going to keep hammering this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife had the idea of I became friends with Jodie Sweetin from Full House over the pandemic, and she's like, "What if?"
Which one's that?
She's Stephanie
Oh,
from Full House.
nice.
And she
We've
we
all-
did like a
We've all had a thing,
we did like a
you know?
Stephanie?
Wait, is she the young one?
that was Michelle. So Michelle was the young one.
Wait, I didn't beat off to the twins.
Stephanie. Stephanie's in the middle. Then DJ is the oldest.
Oh, okay, DJ got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got it. And Jesse did too.
DJ's the hot one, right?
Jesse's the guy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure you said it so confidently that I was
It's
like,
2023, buddy. Anybody can get it. Finish your story.
You going in there. Into,
the way
into-
you said
into the
Jesse
Full
was
House.
like, listen, have you seen
jerking
this?
off in front of the daughters. Uncle Jesse trying to hide. You get out of here, Jesse.
You can get some too.
You're getting some of this too.
Go to the fridge, make me a roast.
No one's safe. It's a full house.
Somebody give me a roast beef sandwich. I'm all out of cum. But anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, my wife thought it was. She's like, what if you asked her? She's not, and I'm like, she's not a stand-up, but she's like, she might be good at it. And she has been on camera and stuff enough throughout her life, and she's like an entertaining personality that I told the crowd before she came on stage, like, this next person coming to stage, we haven't really done this on the show.
Yeah.
She's not a comedian. Like, she's not a stand-up, but like, I think she'll be good at the show, and just like show her some love. And they were supportive, and it's a fun watch. It's like something different.
That's a great idea.
It's like, you know, she's like at a celebrity level, so people are just kind of interested to hear her angles and her attempting to make jokes.
Right,
At stuff.
yeah,
And she told like
yeah.
some little funny stories and stuff that she had, and I was like, "That's perfect."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That
What
is
if you
a
pulled
great
somebody
idea.
up from the crowd? Everybody puts their name in a bucket. You call out a name, and this guy's got to come up and bomb.
I think that's called Kill Tony.
Oh, it is? I know.
Yeah. but I like
I mean
the
that
idea-
they do the bucket thing where anybody can sign up and then they come up and do a minute, but they're supposed to be like more prepared.
I swear to
on
God,
the
I've
show.
never seen the show.
Yeah.
I hear it's big.
That's kind of the premise of that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can I
But it
describe
would be
Rogan's
fun.
show?
It would be fun. It would be
What
fun
if we talk to guys that love aliens?
as a way of sort of like
Do you like
attacking-
protein?
I'm just checking off the most popular podcasts.
Yeah, you're like, all right,
This'll
this
be
is
fun.
gonna get views. Perfect.
Man, if you could put together a show where just anybody off the street was doing crowd work
Oh,
as a way of destroying crowd work clips.
That is,
Like, you want to see how stupid this is?
you know, I didn't realize.
we took a random homeless man off the street. We gave him 5 questions. Where are you from? How long you been together?
And he got all 5.
And he got all 5.
Where did it all fall apart?
Yeah.
That's
when
a
they
good
tell
question.
you your name, no matter what it is, react negatively.
Just going up to drug addicts and like homeless people, like, where did it all go down? Just finding that one point, you know?
Yeah.
That Superman
Like an
point where the
interview?
cape fell off
that,
for this
do you
guy.
think a lot of them are self-aware enough, though?
I mean, I imagine at some point, maybe if they're too gone, if they're schizophrenic.
Like,
or
you
they're-
think they're going to look at them and be like,
it was September
1997,
13th.
a winter's eve.
There was a cool
I was
breeze
just
in the
trying to get a
morning.
roast beef sandwich at the gas station.
The fucking Arby's was closed, so I broke in. No, I bet they, I mean, they suppress the reality of the situation. I mean, we all do that. I know exactly what I've done wrong and what I should have done, and I ignore it. But if you were to press me on it, if I sat down and we had an emotional therapeutic talk, I could tell you exact moments that I fucked up.
Yeah,
Do you think they'd be able to? Do you think they would? I feel like it would be a lot of blaming other people
I think
from
so,
the
too.
homeless
Yeah.
crowd. I
For-
don't want
for
to
the most
begrudge
part.
homeless people,
But that's
they
the
seem
point.
Like, they seem like finger people, not thumb people.
Yeah. But that would be the,
There just splashed water in my face because you almost made me do a spit take. Like I had to stop
that's
the water.
actually
from going
the name of the show, Finger or Thumb. We find out if the homeless guy's a finger or thumb person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
that's a good show.
Rattling through 16 toothless dudes trying to find the one guy that's like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
That was on me, not Mary.
Yeah.
My parents were great people.
regrets in my life. Like, oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we've got 58 more minutes with you.
yeah. And having like a real game show vibe to it.
Yeah.
The long microphone.
It just smells.
So, where did it all go wrong?
The long microphone is just so you don't have to smell them. Dude, you don't want to vomit all over your nice suit.
Dude, there's no joke, there was an actual show like
A
that.
4-foot mic. He's in a glass cube.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
There was no joke, an actual show like that in the 50s called Queen for a Day that my grandmother was on.
What?
And the whole premise of the show is a woman comes on and tells the host how terrible her life is. And multiple women do that, and then the audience decides who gets like a refrigerator or whatever the woman like needs to help her life. Like she'd be like this. The one lady was like, you can look this up. It's called Queen for a Day, and my grandmother won, which is not a good.
She came out. She's like, I was raped by a mule.
Dude. It's literally there was one lady. I was watching clips of the show. There was one lady who was like. She's from Kansas or something, and and the guy's like, so first of all, the guy's standing like way too close to her. It's like creepy.
Dude, all those old
Yeah,
interviews,
dude.
they're like,
Yeah.
hey, sweet. Hey,
Remember the first
sweetie.
Family
And it's
Feud?
some-
The old white guy would kiss all the women on the lips.
Yes.
Dude.
He'd go down the line kissing all the women right in front of their
1, 2,
husbands.
3. And the
What?
husband's just like, this
Yeah.
is just the game show.
Yeah, be a sexual predator to my wife.
Well, dude, it's like only like 3 people had been on television. So
Yeah.
these are regular people. They're like, this is
True.
fucking insane.
Also,
the
way
girl's
more-
standing there like, and he's been on the air for 10 years. So he's just like, hey,
Yeah.
Also,
There's
the
also-
camera is like the size of a supercomputer.
There's like 5 channels back then too,
Yeah.
so everything used to get like 10+ million viewers on everything. So I think that the nerves are just like, sure, you can kiss my wife, sure, yeah.
yeah. I don't want to. Yeah,
I don't want to impose over here, yeah. Go have sex with her in the back. Is that part of the game
They're
show?
thinking like the article the next day was gonna be like, this dick didn't let him kiss his wife.
yeah.
Family Feud, dude. No, but Queen for a Day. There was one lady who shows up and she's like, yeah, I'm from Kansas and my husband bought a store, but he didn't have enough money left to buy things to put in the store to sell. So
Oh my god.
so we just have an empty store.
Oh my
And
god.
he's like, yeah, so we have no money, and if I win, I'd like to just get things to put in the store. That's her segment, and then he's
Dude.
like, all right, that's Jessica, and next, dude, it's fucking crazy.
Dude, just picture a
Yeah.
store in Kansas. It's a giant open building and
Yeah.
there's one fridge.
Yeah.
She's been trying to
It's
offload this fridge.
you feel so bad for this woman. She married the biggest idiot
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
in the world. He's like,
Well, he didn't. Let me
finally
tell you
got-
something. He didn't do
got
too well himself.
finally
He's
got
like-
the store. Oh no.
Oh no, we need stuff to put in to sell it.
Water everywhere, not a drop to drink. Yeah.
All right, that's contestant number 1.
Dude, it's
On
so
to
bad.
contestant number 2. Now, you said that you were deformed as a child and still are right now. Tell us about that.
Oh shit, dude, that's a great.
having me on the show.
Her tongue falls off.
I'm gonna die in about 8 hours, dude.
Just wheeling
I
out the
don't
most
get a washing machine.
depressed, fucked up people for like a jet ski. Something they can't even
They
use.
can't use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Kansas. When I do a little dinghy,
Yeah.
Dude, this show is crazy.
that
Your grandma
rules.
won?
She won.
So what was her story that made her win?
Let's get to the goods, dude.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I actually
You
don't.
don't recall?
She was just, I think, talking about her life. Like, she's got fucking 7 kids. Her husband's a drunk idiot.
Yeah, but
And-
everybody did back then.
Well, her story was more
You
impressive.
ever
than the
Wikipedia Irish people?
I'm just saying, she won. Apparently, she won like a washer and dryer.
Do they get to go back around? Because like if fucking Debbie gets real intimate and depressed and starts telling a little couple fibs, you're like, give me.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to look.
dad-
Hey, I got
Yeah.
another one. I want to one-up it.
Yeah.
I tried to look her episode up, but I couldn't find it. There's only like 5 or 6 that are just like on YouTube.
Should go Ellis
Okay.
Island.
I would
We-
love to marry O'Connor.
We need the audience from Stuff Island to do a
Deep dive.
Yeah.
Look on Reddit, wherever we can
Yeah.
find this episode.
Mary
because-
O'Connor.
I think, yeah.
Is
Dude,
it great
that'd be
grandma?
so cool.
No, it's my grandmother.
You don't remember your grandmother's name?
No. She was never alive when I was alive.
Wait. What?
I never met her.
Okay, but she's your grandma, not like a great grandma.
Doesn't
No,
your
no,
mother
she's
talk about her?
my
Oh, it's your dad's
I
mom.
think,
She never.
yeah.
Your dad never says her name or never talked
I'm
about her.
pretty sure it was my dad's mom.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of baffled right now,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
How do you not know
let
your
me tell you
grandma's
something, Chris.
name?
You just won the fridge.
think it's
This is
Mary.
the saddest
Yeah.
fucking story.
All right, Chris, you don't know your grandma's name, and
Well, I know my mom's name's Mary.
I know my mom's name, guys.
I'm not an idiot.
I think it might have also been Mary. We don't have that many names. It makes it harder.
Right.
There was like 5 names.
Yeah,
growing up.
it's like
Yeah, Mary, Catherine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can run through them all right now, pal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's Guess Who. Just
Yep.
flip through Guess Who.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of them. Not anymore. Kids are named Apple and stuff.
It's true.
I don't even know my dad's
Yeah,
name.
we got Chris locked in, dude. He's on the verge
No?
of a panic attack.
I
today.
just saw it recently. I forget. It shocked me when I saw
You know
it.
your
I
grandparents'
thought it was
names,
Michael.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thomas and Agnes.
Thomas and Agnes.
Flannery.
Oh, Flannery?
Kilkenny, isn't it?
That's my mom's side of the family. They're Flannerys.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My
think
Uncle
it's-
Todd, shout out to Uncle Todd Flannery.
I think it's Danny.
Yep.
I think it's Daniel. I think that's my
I think it's Bill. He just starts saying it out loud to see if it feels right.
I think it's Daniel.
Derek. I think, yeah. Yeah.
That sounds right.
That's
that
his
sounds
name.
right. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that's
wow.
I was hoping you'd tell us how sad this fucking story was.
I wanted to find it because I also wanted to know what she said.
What is the average level of sadness for the winners of the episodes that you had seen?
I mean, it's pretty dark. Like the woman whose husband bought a store and didn't have any money left over to put items in the store to then sell.
Yeah, that's a great short story.
Yeah, she lost.
It's poetic.
Ooh.
So-
Now, did they get any kind of consolation prize for
I
being
don't
there?
Back
think
then?
so.
Roast beef sandwich.
That would be big.
What?
Roast beef sandwich back then. would be
Back
big.
then, that's
Yeah.
delicacy.
Boar's Head? What are we talking?
Yeah.
Oh, Boar's Head's the only head, dude.
Dude.
Yeah,
Let's
Boar's
go.
Head is the best.
Yeah,
Little
forget,
BH?
forget regular head. I like Boar's Head. That's the only kind of head I like.
That is.
The tusks are going.
Just shoving
Yeah.
a tusk up your asshole, you're
Yeah.
just beating off.
You just roll over, just rolling over afterwards and be like,
I went to
"Whoa."
college.
You did.
Yeah.
I have an associate's degree. No biggie.
You're a musician. You know
Yeah.
the first time we met?
Mm.
Do you remember? I remember the
Well,
first
one
time
of
I met
one
you.
of them was Big Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
first time we met.
2015.
We sat on a couch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the environment because
Yeah?
I was enamored by your musical abilities.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
we started
That's
talking
nice.
about the saxophone and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was picking your brain. I was like, this kid's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
And you were like, this kid's a dickhead.
And then no, I looked at Tom. He was one of the way that they did this comedy festival, Big Sky, is it'd have different comics come out like and compete like head to head.
Yeah.
And Tommy was one of the winners from one of the past years of doing it. So he came in to basically while they were tallying the votes, he did a set to like keep the show going, like while they were deciding on who was gonna like win the festival. So
it was
they
Nick
flew him out.
Guerrera, Byron Bowers, myself,
Yeah.
and who else?
There's a lot of people there that year.
Every year they brought the past winners
Yeah.
to like host the events throughout the week,
was
which
cool.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Shotguns,
Dude, it was great. I
horseback
love that
riding.
festival.
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's a very unique festival.
That's
'Cause
done, right?
They brought it back.
They did.
Yeah. This year was the first time they brought it back.
That's cool.
And I'm usually like, for comedy, I'm very like anti competition. So it was even
Yeah.
rare for me to enter something like
Yeah.
that. But I was pleasantly surprised at how fun it was.
That's why I entered. I heard like from other comics traveling, they were like, dude, it's so fun. It's
Yeah.
not like, even though there is a competition where they narrow it down to like final 8 or whatever at the end of the thing, it's like, you don't feel like you're in a competition. It's
No,
it's a
there's
blast.
Doing
enough
stand-up.
going around like around it.
I heard
where it's cool.
Montana fucking rules.
It's
too.
unreal.
I've never been.
It's dude, yeah, and they had it like
That's up your alley for
set up.
sure.
Yeah.
Fishing and wildlife.
Yeah. Dude,
Speaking of, if we get to 4,500, we're taking Chris to the canyon, the Grand Canyon.
Grand
Yeah?
Canyon.
Yeah, that's a happy story. It's not a sad story. Taking the boy to see a giant hole in the
Yeah,
earth.
I've never been
Yeah.
to the Grand Canyon. I want to see it so bad.
I
Have you
haven't
seen
either.
it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gotta
I've
be
driven by it
fucking-
so many times, but like didn't make the time to stop, like because it's like a little bit off the beaten path when you're.
Yeah,
know.
going between LA and
We just flew over it the last time we were out in
yeah,
Vegas.
it's
for
crazy.
Skankfest.
It's crazy. The whole
The
yeah.
pilot, he gets on there. He's like, "Look over your right shoulder. It's the Grand Canyon."
Oh really?
Yeah, and then all the Asians come barreling over your seat. You should put Asians on a certain side of the plane, knowing that you're going to pass over the Grand Canyon. You got to
Well,
let
why
them
should they
click.
get the
You got to
view?
let the Asians click on their own. You
No.
don't want to breathe in their hot fish breath all over your shoulders.
No, just the pilot should just move.
Can you
the,
cut that?
The pilot should just move the plane a little bit.
What?
The pilot should just move the plane a little bit and keep the seatbelt light on.
You mean like
Just pretending it's turbulence.
over the hole?
Yeah, over the Grand Canyon. Yeah.
Why?
So then they can't get up.
Oh,
So people can't get up and take
you're
pictures.
trying to keep the Asians
I've never
locked
seen
in.
anyone get out of their seat and take a picture.
Oh, like through a plane window?
Yeah. yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Get out of their seat?
yeah, get out of their seat to go to the other side. That would be pretty extreme.
Yeah, it's
It
nuts.
literally happened the last flight I was on.
Really?
Yes.
People getting up out of their seats.
This
and
Asian
going-
lady got off on the left-hand side because I'm always on the outside because I urinate quite a bunch and I don't want to ask these people.
You're an
to
aisle
move.
guy.
Yeah. And then she just leaned over the thing and was like, "Excuse me," and started popping right down the chute.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
you
Yeah,
just
you
got
gotta let her have fun.
No, you got unlucky. I'm sorry. It's a bad beat.
There's a dude who there's a foreign dude who sat next to me once. I'm always a window guy,
Yeah.
and he reached over.
Did he push
me.
it down?
No.
Up?
To raise
Oh,
it.
no.
And I looked at him. I go,
Was there a view?
dude,
It
was
doesn't
like,
matter.
It was.
That's his control. There's no.
I was like trying to sleep, and he like is putting up. I'm like, no, dude, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's unforgivable.
Yeah,
I had a
can't do that.
situation like that where I wanted the window shade up because we were going over the Rockies, and I was sitting next to a lady. She was sitting.
Was she sleeping?
No, she was just sitting there with the shade closed. And I was like, "Do you take this flight a lot?" We were like flying to LA. I was like, "Do you take this flight a lot?" She was like, "No, I've never flown this way before." And I was like, "I think you're gonna want to open that window."
That's
shade."
cool. That's a good approach.
And she opened it and then was glued
That's awesome.
just because it was a perfectly clear day, just over the Rockies all the way to LA. And
That's
I
a
was like,
beautiful move.
Aren't you glad we did that?
Yeah.
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 And I was
Now
like,
get
how
to
was
sucking.
next to her?
yeah.
That shit don't come free.
You owe me one.
Dude,
Yeah.
Boar's Head is
Chris,
Hilarious.
one up
What do
me
you-
and
like,
make
what
me
do you
look like
like
the
in the
bad
bed?
guy out of the two stories. I close mine. I'm like, no, it's not happening. You're like, Listen, man. You might want to reconsider. There's a beautiful memory waiting for the two of us right outside. Now, my douchebag friend Jeremiah, he closes it on foreigners who just want to see a little view because this is their first time on an airplane.
Oh, man.
Way to one-up me with that one, brother.
The psychological chess you have to play with somebody going, how can I get this person to open the window?
Yeah.
I'll be the sweetest man in the world.
No, that's good.
Let me tell you something. You fly this plane a lot? Yeah. It's so great.
He's like,
You
listen,
take this flight a lot?
Take this flight a lot?
I do. I do. And I know that you had plans today.
Break them.
I promise you won't regret it.
You won't regret what's about to happen.
He just lights a cigarette.
Yeah.
Go ahead, open it up.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you like that? You like that?
I want you to think of the best present you ever got for Christmas as you were unwrapping. That's how you're going to feel when you pick that window up. Go ahead. Go ahead, open it up.
He's on a date with her later that night. Listen, I know you want to go home right now.
I would too. I got work
I would
in
too.
the morning.
Yeah, I've been home.
I understand.
I've been there. I
Let's
understand.
keep that shade up a little longer.
Don't close the shade of our relationship. Baby, we got more Rockies to see. And you're just fucking on an air mattress in Philly.
Listen, do you see that view?
It's an Arby's across the street. The light's so fucking loud.
There's beauty there too. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, but I have gotten furious. I almost killed a flight attendant once.
What?
Yeah. Because I wasn't even my window shade. She told someone else to close their window shade
Why?
because they're drunk on power.
they also
They do get that way with stuff just in general. I've noticed about they get very anal about the bag situation and the overhead.
Yeah.
And then the window shades.
Yeah.
I don't know
Dude,
what
this
it
one,
is.
the last flight as well, she was reaching through and waking people up. Like before the 30-minute descent, 20-minute descent,
Yeah.
waking people up going, it's daytime. It's
What?
daytime, open the shades.
Why?
Asking people to open the shades.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. But if I was in the window and this little piglet said something to me like that, I'm like, I'm not fucking opening that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Shut the
What are you going
fuck
to turn the
up.
flight around?
The only way they can really technically do it is the emergency exit row. I still don't understand why, but they make you always
Yeah.
pop those up before takeoff
I guess you
and
can keep
landing.
an eye on the wings if there's any smoke or
Fire,
an issue.
smoke, yeah.
Which, why aren't you... the fact that the emergency exit aisles are open so often on a late boarding of a flight, like a late purchase of a flight,
Oh, dude.
and it's all the legroom.
Dude, I
It's
flew.
the best
I got
seat,
lucky on the way out here. I had an extra. I was like this the whole time. I was like, this is literally better than first class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside
Slept
the food.
whole way.
Wait,
That's
that-
why your boy was ready.
Yeah. I was going to ask you that because you do look good.
Oh, I did a quick, the spritz in the sink of
Tom
JFK.
calls that a bird bath.
Bird bath.
A little bird bath. I mean, you know, I take offense to that, but
Does anyone ever say that? Like, hey, buddy, does that cock match the nose or what?
my wife all the time. Hey, buddy.
Like a carpet matches the
I
drapes
mean,
kind of thing?
it's not very often that I get like approached by women because I don't put that energy out there since I'm married.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, after a show or something, I'll get a real left turn where somebody's like, I would love to sit on your nose. Where I'm just like, whoa,
go.
0 to 1,000 real quick.
That rules.
Yeah, that like doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's snorkeling. Of course, it's terrible. Yeah.
You hope.
It's like the seventh one.
Yeah.
What was that in swimming class? How many strokes before you went and went back under?
Oh, yeah. When
Was
you're
it
doing
like
laps
5?
and stuff?
Yeah.
Or in place. I forget.
Like when you go down the
back and
Olympic
forth?
pool or
Yeah.
whatever.
It was like
Isn't there a certain
3 or
amount?
4 like 1, 2, like 3. I don't know.
Go back under? Like a sperm whale getting some freshies?
Yeah, I guess it depends. I think if you're sprinting, you can go every time.
No.
Well, there's different
It's
strokes.
aerodynamic.
There's different
Aquadynamic, you don't-
the breaststroke is
Yeah.
literally
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then the one the classic that you're talking about, that's the side.
Sometimes they keep their head down on the breaststroke, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're still
Yeah.
taking water or air in on their.
No, heads fully just stays, and they're
They're not breathing.
Yeah, yeah. They like take.
They're holding their breath for a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw Michael Phelps at the fucking baseball game.
Yeah,
Did you?
Yeah. He threw out the first pitch for the Phillies.
Why?
Diamondbacks.
What's wrong with him?
Because he was wearing a Diamondbacks jersey.
Oh, hate
What's
him.
wrong with you?
I don't know.
Are you Diamondback?
I didn't know.
You're
no.
a Royals.
No,
guy.
no. I'm a Royals guy, but I'm a Phillies guy.
Tonight, you're going to watch the game with us.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It was one of the most Philly things when we were setting up the podcast, setting up like when to come over. He's like, "We got to be done by 5." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "The Phillies."
Yeah.
I was like, "I will be there with you."
5:07
Yeah,
start.
we have
Yeah.
to do the Patreon after that, so we'll see how that fucking goes.
Yeah.
It's either gonna be real joyous or real fucking
real train
hellish.
wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. They're back in Philly.
Yeah.
The vibe's good. Dude, watching the games in Arizona sucked. The stadium sucks.
It's dog shit. It's there's no energy.
Yeah.
Just even watching it bleeds through the television. Like you
You
don't
could
really
feel
care.
like you're like, it's not as.
Yeah,
The last game,
audio
there's like a
is
little, it's like an aquarium for dildos. Like it's like there's a pack of like 6 or 7 librarians. They're all getting drunk and talking to each other. Not even invested in the game. They're behind a glass, behind the catcher.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit, and it's one of the biggest games of their life.
Yeah, they should.
No one cares.
That's what I love about Kansas City is they go all out.
Yes.
They will go all out, like for
Yes.
Chiefs, for Royals, whatever. And it doesn't even matter if we're not good those years. We're always just proud and going out. And
Just like
that's
comedy,
just like,
Yeah.
dog shit cities have the best crowds.
Dude, it's
because
what
they
it
got
is.
nothing
Yeah.
else to live
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the most part.
Yeah.
They get really entertained by some other pack of giant athletes.
Yeah.
That can save their
It's
marriage.
huge.
For a
Yeah, I
day.
went to a Chiefs game. It was fucking nuts.
it's one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL.
Yeah.
The energy is awesome. I think the
Chris is
Seahawks
friends
is
with
like
all the
one of the-
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just Mahomes and Travis.
Oh yeah.
Just 2 of the biggest stars.
Oh,
He's real
yeah.
close friends with them.
Yeah. I haven't seen them in 2 years. They've been doing stuff.
Yeah. Santino was
They've been busy.
Santino was nice enough to introduce me to Kelsey when he came by the store.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was like in the OR and like Santino was in the main room and I guess Mahomes and Kelsey watched Santino set. It was cool.
Yeah, dude. They're great.
Yeah.
They're good dudes.
Mm,
Very good dudes.
they're all right. Do you have anything to plug?
Just check out Stand Up on the Spot.
Yeah.
Stand Up on the Spot, Scissor Bros. Dude,
Oh,
you guys have to
yes.
come on Scissor Bros.
We're coming
when you're in
out
LA.
very soon.
Are
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna line
it
up
up
some
for sure.
stuff.
We've literally like for a while people have been like, when are you getting the Stuff Island guys on? I was
Let's
like,
go.
dude,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have you guys
That's
on
awesome.
when you come out
You
there.
just did a live one I saw somewhere, right?
Dude, we did it in the farmers market in LA and it was so weird. It was like I mean
You knew that going in.
we
Yeah.
knew it.
Yeah.
We did. I mean,
Yeah.
we are a weird podcast and we like doing weird out there stuff, but we're like one of the conditions is like we had to do an all ages show.
A what?
An
All
all
ages?
ages show.
Oh my god!
So it was like I kept
Was it Bobby Lee on it?
He was.
He kept his clothes on.
He did, but he swore
shows butthole to
immediately. No. That would be so
I
weird.
didn't know he does that because I went to Chris Open for those guys, Santino.
Oh, he
and
goes for it.
he just
I used to
spread
op-
his asshole
I used-
to the whole theater.
I used to
Yeah.
open for him for years on the road, and like
His
I
ass?
have seen every inch of both Lees now at this point. So I do a podcast with Stevie, and I'm opening on the road for Bobby for years.
Stevie's getting naked too.
Dude, Steve loves to get
Asians
naked.
love showing buttholes.
We just did this challenge where the loser. We played an innocent board game, whereas Don't Break the Ice challenge, where it was like this little board where you click these little ice pegs, and if the penguin falls, then you lose.
Yeah.
So the punishment for the challenge was the loser had to sit on a popsicle.
Oh my god!
So he.
Wait, whose idea was this first?
It was my idea. We come up with weird. We won't go too crazy like when
Are
you
we
guys
talking-
come
Dude,
on.
I remember
but we
seeing
do a challenge.
advertisements for that game, and I was like, I want that so bad.
Dude, yeah, it's a fun game, but with that punishment,
If only I
it's-
had $2 back then.
Dude, I did. Yeah.
Chris, we're gonna get you an Arby's sandwich and a board game.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
We're
like,
doing pretty well.
man.
Or bring back the game show and interview Chris as a
Queen for a
contestant.
day.
It's a great idea, dude.
Dude,
To
Queen-
reinvent that game,
Queen for a day.
King for a day, and you just
King
bring
for-
in the
yeah.
most depressed.
Yeah.
Tell us your fucking
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give you a microwave.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
tell us you got raped by 7 priests at once. We're gonna give you a brand new Samsung 30-watt microwave.
Yeah. That's literally what it was.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
It's such a crazy show to just let just have a bunch of people fight for who's suffering the most.
It's wild.
Whose life is the worst?
Just think of the millionaire
You'll
executives.
get an appliance.
Lighting a cigar after the old cigar, just thinking about what we could do to poor people.
I mean, that's
How we can manipulate.
That's one of the whole things. Like if you watch Squid Game on Netflix,
Yeah.
like it's all those billionaires who are
Yeah.
just watching these people like
Yeah.
fight for their life
Yeah.
to try to make any kind of money.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like the pedophile rings.
Yeah.
In Hollywood.
That's what they do.
Yeah, they manipulate, they
fights? I
steal
didn't know they
sex
had
slaves
fights.
from poor kids from bad towns, and they poke holes in them.
Why? It's so weird that when I look at the Manhattan skyline, I don't think there's a bunch of kids being fucked in those buildings.
You see that 1 billion? It's
But
on
when I look at the houses in LA,
And
I
you're
get
like,
that
you're
impression.
like, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's going on up there. Why is that porch so big?
Welcome. why am I walking towards this? Why am I going inside?
Just constantly waking up in the.
Yeah.
What's going on?
All right, Jared, we love you, buddy.
Love you guys.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yo, also just fucking subscribe to this. I just found out from my producers that like 75% of our viewers don't even subscribe to the channel. They
Dude,
just get notifications.
It helps these guys so much. Speaking from personal experience on my YouTube channels, like it literally, it's an easy thing that you can do to support these guys. Like,
Yeah, and we're
like,
not
comment, all that stuff helps. I know it's annoying to hear your host say it, and I have to say it on my podcast all the time. But like, comment, subscribe to these guys. They deserve it.
Thank
okay.
you. That's right.
It's better. It's better.
They've been
That was so
asking us to
sincere.
do that.
I know.
2 months.
Well, it's also, I get it. It's like it's easier for someone else to do it. Like it sucks on your own podcast to be like, will you please like
Yeah,
and
it's
comment
weird.
and subscribe?
Yeah.
But like, I'm telling you, your favorite guest on Stuff I like, comment, and subscribe to these guys.
We should when we do that, when we do like put that fucking clip up, we should just have like in the arms
For only one click a month.
every year. Millions of channels go unsubscribed.